Hello, welcome. Good start. Hello, welcome and... No, my god, I can't say welcome. Try again, put my teeth back in. Hello, welcome to the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. My name is Lara. If you've not been here before, I like to play puzzle and detective games. I've played through 3 other Sherlock Holmes games by Frogwares, and this is going to be my 4th, obviously, that's how numbers work. I just checked, and this one, in release order, comes between the last one I played, which was Jack the Ripper, and the one I played prior to that, which was Crimes and Punishment. So I'm very out of order, but hopefully we still enjoy it. I think it's the same Sherlock from Crimes and Punishment, so that's going to be interesting. Like, it's the same character model and stuff, because they do change. But yeah, if you want to see me play all of the other Sherlock Holmes games that I've played so far, I have made a massive playlist that has them all in order, so you can just watch through them all if you want to. But no pressure, if you just want to stick around for this one, let's get into it. I just did a quick Google, because I forgot to prior to this, and the content warnings for this game are the same as the other games. Obviously there might be stuff that these people have missed online, so hopefully there isn't anything too triggering, but it's just things like dead bodies, violence, gore, this is a mature rated game, the usual thing. But I'm going to stop talking now and get the game started, because we don't want to be in the intro forever, so let's just jump into it. Let's start a new game. Oh, that's the wrong button. Whoa, frog! See, told you there was a frog part. Funky. That was funky. Yeehaw! Oh, that's a different child. Oh, I see. I see.
Ow! Ah! What's this? No.
That's Sherlock. That's a picture of Sherlock on the thing. What? Huh? Wait, that's Sherlock and Watson. I didn't even take in the puppets. What is happening? Is this... what? Why would you just... oh. Ah!
Ooh. Oh, look! It's a book! Maybe
was a
it's a book
steak.
about pirates with a treasure map. No, I don't think so. I wish that I had seen through all your lies. Oh, start from the beginning, not the middle. And so I decided to pick up my pen to relate the most disturbing episode of my life thus far.
It all began early one morning in 1898, when Sherlock Holmes invited me to accompany him on a visit to the Marquis of Conyngham.
Marquis. Surely. Marquise?
Watson, my dear fellow,
think it's like that,
we can
anyway.
now go and inform the Marquis that we have found the Samoan necklace.
Or maybe I'm
and
wrong.
very much faster than Inspector Baines, too, which pleases me.
Have you really solved the theft, Holmes? And so quickly?
I have indeed, Watson. And believe me, it was completely unnecessary to spread out all over London, as our friend Baines thought was best. He likes to boast that his methods are equal to mine, but once again the outcome has contradicted him.
After all these years of accompanying you upon your investigations, I thought that by now I should be reasonably capable of following your train of thought. But in this particular case, I must admit that I don't understand anything at all.
Don't worry about it, Watson.
Ah, you see, but you do not observe, Watson. There lies the difference. It is a matter of course.
A matter of course? In the middle of the night, when everyone is fast asleep, the service bell within that room rings out and alerts the servants. They dress quickly and come running, but the door is locked and there is a strong smell of burning from within. A few seconds later, the master of the house himself, the robbed Marchioness's husband, the Marquis of Conyngham, arrives and unlocks the door using the sole key. A fire has started inside the room, but they have managed to arrive in time to put it out. It is at that moment that the Marquis realizes that the famous Samoan necklace, which had been safe within its glass cabinet only a few hours earlier, has now disappeared.
I thought they were
In
at
order to
home. I'm so
explain,
confused.
Let us confirm my theory before the
Oh
arrival
no, this
of
isn't their
Inspector
house.
Baines.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought they had weird decor. I was like, this isn't the normal house. But no, it's someone else's house. Also, I just want to take a second and talk about how smooth this is. For those who are watching later and aren't up on your PurpleCoffins lore, I just got a new computer and I will not stop talking about it because look how smoothly I can move the camera, and these graphics are on full, baby. And I know this game is a little old, but it does, you know, it's the last game still liked to break things, so depending on how French you want to be or how much you want to get on the nerves of the French, Marquis would be French, Marquess is to get on the French's nerves, or so I was told. Don't quote me on that, because I'm probably wrong about everything. Oh, there we go. Don't know why you turned around. All I did was hit W. Look at the broken showcase and click on it. I want to look at the fiche. Oh, no, sorry. Right click apparently opens a menu. I'm so used to right click being a zoom button. Hold on. How did I do this last time? Nope, that's also the same button. Hey, there we go. Oh god. Too sensitive, thank you. Let's turn that down. Is there a sensitivity button? There we go. Difficulty normal. Good to know. That's a little better. That's less motion sick making.
This window was cut with a diamond. A clean, discreet piece of work. This is where the necklace was.
See how tiny the hole is, and not one fingerprint upon the window.
Gloves. You always interact with click. After close examined, the icon will turn green. Please move Sherlock Holmes near the left window. You should see two clue icons simultaneously. I see one. Oh, there's the other one. Your article today means the person who said it. Okay, if that's wrong, you can blame Ravenwood.
A mark undoubtedly made by a diamond. Someone tried to cut the glass, but he was interrupted.
Therefore, the thief tried to escape through the window, but he was interrupted.
Now, is this case gonna be the main case? Or is this gonna be, like, just to show you, basically be the tutorial and also show the audience who Sherlock is and how good he is at his job? To enter examination mode with multi-zone, press, then you can switch the cursor items by
A
using...
mark undoubtedly.
Yeah, I did that.
Therefore, the thief...
Thank you. Wait. Oh, I think it's because I'm in... There you go. I'm not supposed to be in...
A mark.
Therefore...
Wait, what? To enter examination mode with multi-zone, press click. Can I just do it normally? No, okay. Oop, whoops. You can switch the cursor between items by using... Can I? I don't know what you're trying to tell me, game, because I don't... none of that's
All
working.
the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
Go to the chimney. You'll see the hand icon on the magnifying glass. Try to take it. I do think, and I know I said this a lot for the other games, but I find it so interesting that I can switch between first person and third person. Like, that's not something you can do in a lot of, like, games like this, you know? It's following the Doyle tales. It's the end of the previous case, which will somehow be connected to the next case. Exactly. You have to keep them reading, you know? It's a magnifying glass. Take that, please. Yep, to get your fingerprints all over it. You'd open your inventory by clicking the right mouse button. While playing, you can always activate any of your items from your inventory by rolling the center wheel, which I discovered accidentally in the last game because I kept doing it while I was walking around. And also because middle button click does something, so I kept scrolling as I was clicking. Hi, Mox! How are you doing? I guess I need this to interact with things.
This
I've
will
done that.
see.
There it is. Look at my tiny little ghost hand. I'm gonna jump ahead of the tutorial and look at things. Okay, so as always, we get a full transcript of the conversation. I wish more games had this. The amount of times in games where I'm like, I don't remember what was just said to me, and not because I was talking over it, just because I have a terrible memory. This menu is not available. Okay, sure. Badges. Oh, achievements. Okay, that's quite funky. And then I'm assuming that's for cutscenes. Okay, near the piano, some music scores are on the floor. You can activate an item by selecting it in your inventory or directly in the game by scrolling to the center wheel. Use the magnifying glass on the scores. Why would I do that? I just feel like, okay. Maybe I'll try and play it with,
Let us examine the crumpled scores that have fallen
No.
off the piano.
You told me to do it with my magnifying glass. Oh,
Let
I
us
had my
examine
magnifying
the
glass out.
crumpled scores that have fallen off the piano.
I didn't even notice I'd had my magnifying glass out. Look for clues.
Nothing of interest here.
What are you talking about? There's ink all over it. That's interesting.
These sooty prints were left by a tiny hand.
I don't understand why these music scores are covered with soot.
Because they were in the fireplace, Watson. Come on. Press R middle. That's it. Middle mouse switches the first person mode. So I would be clicking it to switch. And I would accidentally move what was in my inventory. Though I just noticed I can do that. So I can have like third person but right behind me. And first person and this weird like Resident Evil situation. That's pretty cool. I wonder what this is. This looks important. Is this not important? Oh no, it's just more notes. To make a character move faster, press and hold L shift. Little jog. Using space, you can activate Sherlock Holmes' sixth sense, which will show your hits. So detective mode.
Not very well kept, this aquarium. I
Oh.
can see a dead fish floating on the surface.
Maybe he's just eaten too much. That happens. What was that? There was a ding. Does that mean I've got all the clues?
All the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
Nam nam nam. Love the voice, the visual him talking. Nam nam nam. Oh, there's loads of clues. Okay. Oh, I see. There we go. So if I have two in my vision at once, that's when I do the different. Right. Okay. Let's try the one on the floor.
Candle. It must have fallen from the chandelier.
Why?
These documents are not very interesting, even though they're addressed to the Minister of Maritime Affairs.
Oh, that's
The
exciting.
Marquis himself.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's bugging me so much. I can't. How do you pronounce Marquis? Pronunciation in English.
Marquis.
It's apparently Marquis.
Marquis.
And both American and UK English. Well, that's my bad. Sorry, guys. I was getting so cross about it. I was like, oh, excuse me? That is not how you pronounce that. Apparently it is. I am incorrect. What is it in French? Marquis. I don't actually know, but probably. See? I thought it was Marquis. But I've just been told it's Marquis, and also that's how Sherlock's been pronouncing it.
This
Touch.
draft screen makes an ideal hiding place.
With a
As the
lemon
theft was
tree.
committed at night, I conclude that the thief hid himself behind the draft screen and waited until he was alone in the room.
That's a bit bold, isn't it?
Strange. There aren't any prints. Yet I'm sure that the thief hid here.
You literally got that from nowhere. You just assumed. You just assumed, Sherlock. And you know what assuming does. Okay, let's just see if... Oh, wow, there's loads more things. Okay.
Heading towards his chosen escape route, probably the window, the thief knocked over the stool, which then caught fire.
But why didn't he try to put the fire out at once?
Maybe he did. Who knows?
Footprints. You are not going to get on your knees to examine them.
There is no need. It is soot. The servants must have trodden in it while they were putting out the fire.
he is being very not Sherlock. He is being very like, oh wow, I don't need to look at that. And and I assume that this guy's, is he not Sherlock Holmes? Are we gonna find out at the end that this isn't Sherlock Holmes?
There are some objects here that have been knocked over.
Why is that strange?
The fire started here, just beneath the bell pull.
Whoever pulled the cord would have had his feet in the fire, unless it was pulled before the fire started.
I'm a fire starter. I think I'll start to Marquise as a way to piss off the French because we're testing their language for our uses. Marquee, as in the huge sign in front of theaters. Oh, I was thinking of like a marquee, like a tent. This is gonna be all we talk about this entire game. Like, we're not gonna talk about the murder. Well, it's no murder, but the theft at all. The whole thing. It's just gonna be about how you pronounce the word Marquis.
The chest wasn't opened. The necklace wasn't in it.
I know that. It was over there. You're saying some weird stuff, buddy. Okay, I think we might have gotten all the clues. I thought earlier there was like a little chime, and I was like, does that mean that we got everything? But okay, we're gonna see like the door was not opened.
When the servants arrived at the door, having been alerted by the bell, they saw evidence of the theft and the fire, but they didn't see the thief.
He was hiding.
This door is very hard to force. The Marquis is the only person to have the key. The thief could not get out through here until eventually, when the door was opened by the servants.
Ah, Mr. Holmes.
I bet this is Bane.
You're already here.
Bale?
Good morning, Inspector. You've arrived just in time.
Scotland Yard arrives like the cavalry, always in the nick of time. Ah, but I know that satisfied expression, Mr. Holmes. Have you already solved the case?
It's possible.
We have retraced the thief's rather unusual footsteps. He is a true acrobat. But what I cannot understand is that when the servants entered the room, there was no one to be seen. An acrobat, perhaps, but an invisible one? I do not think so.
The only explanation is that the thief escaped before the servants arrived. I don't know how, but there is no other way.
We need Jonathan
Half
Creek.
a point for the doctor, nil for the inspector.
I am pleased to see that you find the situation amusing, Mr. Holmes. Very well then, explain.
Dr. Watson was correct when he mentioned acrobatics, but he is mistaken about the nature of the acrobat.
It is
As for you,
Baines, that's the
you're
name.
quite incorrect, as the thief was in the room when the servants entered.
Explain, for heaven's sake, Mr. Holmes.
Look, this is
Watson,
this is
how
this is
could
how
a
he gets
thief
excited.
be
Okay, just leave him
missed
be.
in the middle of 8 men?
I don't know. Because he is very small? Stop teasing us, Holmes.
Exactly, because he is small and remarkably agile.
You're thinking of a monkey?
And a trained monkey at that, without a doubt, a Leontopithecus rosalia from Central America.
Is that why the bell rang? Because he climbed the
The animal
rope?
had been hidden inside the room for several hours, calmly awaiting the signal from his master. Once night had fallen and the room was empty, a high-frequency whistle alerted the monkey that it was time to begin the procedure for which he had been trained.
What?
The monkey emerged from his hiding place and used the point of a diamond to open the glass cabinet and steal the necklace. He headed across to the window by the chimney, but knocked over the stool, which in turn knocked aside the fire guard and started the fire. The frightened monkey jumped from the chimney by swinging from the bell pull, thus alerting the house servants. He then went to the window and began to use his diamond to cut a hole, but was interrupted by the staff trying to gain entry via the door, and he panicked again. He ran across the piano, scattering the music scores onto the floor, before hiding inside the chandelier, knocking over a candle.
I guess no one would look up, right? Because they're looking for a human.
Finally, the servants and the Marquis entered the room, leaving the door open while they put out the fire. It was during the confusion that our agile little thief made his escape through the doorway. As simple as that.
A brilliant explanation. Bravo, Holmes.
I'd still
the
give him that
necklace?
much credit.
I can see it from here, my friends. It's right in front of us.
We have searched the room from top to bottom, Holmes. How were we unable to find it?
God, I'd be
Because
so
we
mad at
paid
him.
insufficient attention to the only victim of this affair.
What victim? No one is dead?
Yes, Watson, a poor goldfish whose destiny was to die, crushed by one of the most precious necklaces in England.
The aquarium is just beneath the chandelier. I understand.
The little monkey had likely hung the necklace around its neck and lost it when he leapt from the chandelier. The jewels fell into the aquarium where they remain now.
God, he's annoying. He's good at his job, but he's insufferable.
Marquis, here is your necklace.
Oh, here he is.
Intact. Just a little wet.
Mr. Holmes, this brilliant demonstration does credit to your reputation.
Thank you so much, Marquis. Do you wish to verify the authenticity of your jewel?
No, I recognize it. I have spent
I
many
would.
hours admiring it, you know.
What if someone
Good.
made a copy?
I will return it to its box and...
Inspector, a bank has just been held up. You must follow me at once. Orders of Scotland Yard.
What times?
Sirs, duty calls. My regards, Marquis. And well done again, Mr. Holmes.
Thanks.
There, the necklace is in its box. We've lost enough time here. Let's go home, Watson.
Ah, very well, as you wish. A good day to you, Marquis.
Just does whatever he's
With
told.
pleasure, gentlemen. And once again, thank you.
Oh, that was sudden. Okay, we've had the tutorial. We've solved the necklace case. Oh. God, he looks stern. What's biting your bottom, buddy?
This morning's newspaper.
Oh, that's
Holmes, have you read this article about you?
No, Watson, not yet, and I won't have time to.
Read it before you leave. It's outrageous.
If you insist.
I don't want to. I don't look at press coverage of myself. Small note, the bronze that was knocked over, I believe, is one of the ones from a museum I worked at. They stole it from your museum. That's very very British of them. Perfect timing. What's bitten your bottom, buddy? The newspaper. I want to look around. Also, I am annoyed. Where's my dog? Where's Toby? Thank you. Excuse me. Did they just not have time to model him in? Or is he just not here at the moment? Maybe he's sleeping. But that's his bed. We love Toby. Toby's a basset hound. If you haven't seen the other games. Hi, Shogun. He's our baby basset hound. He's not a baby. He's a full-grown basset hound. I don't know why I said it like that. So I just need to quickly check something, which requires me tabbing out. No, not that. That's not what I want. Okay, good. I just wanted to check that the TikTok stream was still working just fine, and it is just fine. Okay. Headline: Sherlock smells. Why are you giving me other options? I guess if I'm not in first person, it does that. Okay. First bit of reading. Globe Explorer. Sherlock Holmes at the home of the Marquess. That's spelled different as well. Marquess of Conyngham. The investigation is a fiasco. Yesterday, the celebrated detective Sherlock Holmes was invited to the manor of the Marquess of Conyngham to supply his conclusions, following his investigations into the disappearance of the priceless Samoan necklace. Should we recall that the lady... Ah, I see, the Marquess called... Right, I see. I thought it was like mixing them up, but Marquess is the woman. Marquess who? It's biting your bottom. Thank you for the clip. It should be recalled that the lady called in the detective after the police appeared flummoxed in the face of the astonishing circumstances surrounding the theft, because it was a monkey. Sorry, just moving some things around. Indeed, the valuable piece of jewellery disappeared while the door to the room in which it was displayed was locked. The alarm was raised by the servants, alerted by the room's service bell ringing out during the night. When the Marquess, the only person in possession of the key, or Marquis, however you want to say it, opened the door, everyone rushed in to extinguish a fire that had started before it was noticed that the necklace had mysteriously vanished. The most astonishing factor is no thief was found within the room and all the exits were closed. As usual, Mr. Holmes resolved the case in the twinkling of an eye, and the jewel was recovered. I will not waste my time on the various explanations as to the disappearance because I would prefer to draw your attention, dear readers, to the last surprising developments in the case. Following the departure of Sherlock Holmes, who placed the necklace in the safe himself, the Marquess noticed that the jewel was nothing but a poor copy of the original. Let it not be forgotten that the Samoan necklace, although plain and without ornament, is unique because of the rarity of its pearls. Pearls which are only found in a small part of the... See, I told him he should have it verified. What a dummy moment. pearls which are found only in a small part of the lagoon of the archipelago of the same name, to which scientists attribute their exceptional quality to the strong density of crystal of aragonite that they are made of. The priceless necklace, brought here at the beginning of the century by Lord Fenton Arwick, the Marquess's grandfather and an eminent explorer, should have been part of her daughter's dowry for her marriage to the Duke of Newcastle. So I am going to place a simple question. Should we not, in all open-mindedness, ask ourselves if the necklace was not simply a deliberately exchanged for a fake by Sherlock Holmes himself? Sorry, Mr. Holmes himself, doesn't even first name him. I am aware, dear readers, that the brutality of this question without any preconceptions may certainly shock some of you. This is actually written by Watson. But the facts are there, and our thoughts and judgments should not be confused with the regard which we all share for the famous detective. It is not the first time that the Globe Explorer has expressed its reservations as to Sherlock Holmes's methods. Do not forget our counter-investigation into the escape of Arsène Lupin. That's one of the other games. The Frenchman who took a line... Sorry. There's a game where he versus Lupin. That's one of the earlier ones that I haven't played. Sherlock is dumber than a monkey. Whoa. Rude. Were you doing a Gibbs slap? Be like, well, you were asked to verify it. Sorry. The escape of Arsène Lupin, the Frenchman who took a malign pleasure in tarnishing the image of our royal family and who, by lucky chance, managed to elude capture by Mr. Holmes. At the time, we did not hesitate to consider a tacit complicity on the part of the latter. For those who are familiar with Mr. Holmes, it is quite apparent that his character traits show more of the opportunist and brilliant usurper than that of an altruistic defender of the law. Just whack, knock the brain back into working order. I would draw the attention of our readers to the suggestion that the description of this gentleman provided by his friend Dr. John Watson through his stories is a long way from the truth. Indeed, his behaviour is derisive, contemptuous, haughty and offensive towards the police, and in particular towards Inspector Baines, replacing Inspector Lestrade, who is currently convalescent. I feel like I know what the word convalescent means. I've definitely heard it before, and I might have even used it. But I feel like I don't understand it in this context. How dare you get ready for work? Stop that immediately. You have to stay here and watch the whole stream. Ah, thank you. Okay, it means he's recovering from an illness. Thank you. I did wonder where he was. And also, I feel like Inspector Baines wrote this. He's like, he makes fun of me, he does. I don't like him. That's how he speaks. Even though it's not, we literally just heard him. And a habitual abuser of narcotics, such as 2 words I can't say on TikTok, heroin and cocaine. This is why, dear readers, it is important to disregard Sherlock Holmes' good reputation in order to form an objective opinion and to ask the pertinent questions. Was the necklace that Holmes found already a fake? If that was the case, why did he not mention it, and why should he insist on placing it back within the safe himself? Has the detective some unsavoury interest in this affair? Or is it a simple case of deceit in order to steal the extraordinary Samoan necklace? It is up to you, dear readers, to form your own opinions, but you can count upon your humble servant to continue revealing to the public the doubtful methods and motivations of one who in the future I shall not hesitate to call Sherlock Holmes the usurper. To be continued. Oh, there's more. Should I keep reading? There's like the whole... Okay, it's actually not the whole newspaper. I'll read this just in case this comes up later. I think it's, I don't know, maybe it's the Marquis? The ancestry of Prince Woodville recognised. The Lords Committee, set up in order to verify Prince Woodville's legitimacy, made its conclusions public last night. I can't speak sometimes. Without surprise, the prince's title was confirmed. As rumours suggest, in return of an unfavourable opinion by the committee, the prince would have abandoned any claims to the inheritance of the present royal family, as well as any political activity. The young man, now aged 28, he can cook, and he's great at the bagpipes and polo. Okay, maybe that'll come up later.
Prince Woodville, French culinary expert and bagpipe player, might be our next king. That's not so shocking, my dear fellow.
The other article.
You know exactly to which article I'm referring, Holmes.
Thought the music's getting a bit intense.
Farley dare to tarnish your reputation like that.
You know, Watson, that wherever glory walks, jealousy is bound to follow.
Glory?
As for the
Jesus.
forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard. Come in, Inspector Baines, the door's open.
God, I wish he was less smug.
Ah, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, that was quite
How did you
cool the
know
way
I
he was
was here?
watching him like,
You are one of our rare visitors who avoids the second-to-last step of the stairs, which creaks dreadfully. And if I add the clinking of the handcuffs at your belt, to what do we owe the pleasure of
That's
your
exactly
visit,
what he
Inspector?
says about Lestrade,
read that
I
right?
think. Ooh! Slander! Ooh, it's a little Mass Effect wheel. Look at this! Very exciting.
Inspector, I assume that you have the fake necklace with you. It's why you're here. Your superiors would like me to examine it.
Indeed. They would like you to confirm or deny putting this fake in
Well,
the
obviously I'm
box.
going to deny it,
Can't
even if
that
I
wait?
didn't.
I must go to the
I did
house
do
of
it.
Lord Peregrine Maitland, the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Is that picture behind him from Hound of the Baskervilles? I'm going to turn around. Hopefully I get a chance later to look, but it looks like it might be. Anyway, let's
Inspector, can you explain this slander? Has the
Inspector.
necklace of the Samoas really been replaced by a fake?
He's so
I
so
don't know how the
adamant.
reporter got hold of the information, but it's true. About the necklace, of course. I wouldn't permit myself to question the integrity and honesty of Mr. Holmes.
That guy in the back did
necklace
it.
is a forgery? Impossible! I saw the Marquis authenticated before my very eyes, before Holmes returned it to its place.
Mr. Holmes, the Marquis believes Osmond Farley's theory. I shouldn't be surprised if the reporter isn't behind all this slander about you. He's a freelancer, well known for his explosive and subjective articles. In any case, the Marquis assures us that you were the last person to have the necklace in your hands.
Let's return to the Marquis's house, Holmes. I'm sure that we'll have no trouble in taking apart this theory.
It is unnecessary. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés. Let us leave the police to solve
Poor
this
Mrs.
problem
Hudson.
and turn our attention to the matters in hand.
Perhaps you are right, Holmes.
And the Marchioness?
She is
Marchioness?
beside herself. Without the necklace, her marriage is compromised.
I thought it was the
It is
Marquess.
the principal item of the young woman's dowry.
I'm so confused. Oh no!
What a lovely marriage.
I think it was the Marquis, the Marquess, and then their daughter, the Marchioness. Is that how it works? I don't know. I'm not up on my English law. That's not even the right word. I mean, technically, we put the necklace in the safe, regardless of its authenticity. It's true, exactly. I guess they're going to be like, "Is this the one that you put in the safe?" I think that's the only thing that they can ask. Like, can you confirm that this is what it looked like? Because then, if it didn't, then it was somehow swapped. But if it did, then that's, there's not a problem. Okay, thank you. I will try and catch the baddies. Thank you, Raven. I hope you have a good day at work. I hope it's not too rubbish. Alright.
Holmes, forgive me for insisting, but don't you want to examine the fake jewellery?
Watson, I have an appointment, and it's out of the question that I arrive late.
You're just looking
It will
so
only
more
take
and
you
more
a couple of
suspicious.
minutes. You really must quell the suspicions put forward in this appalling article. If you will allow
Unless
me,
he's like,
Inspector,
then they'll have
Be
my
my guest.
fingerprints.
Very well.
Good God. Oh, what a nice little waistcoat you got on, buddy. Quite a nice waistcoat. I'm just gonna admire the fabric on that. Oh, there's the necklace. I was wondering what it was trying to show me on the table.
What
Talk
should
to
we
Watson
do next,
first.
Holmes?
What should we do next, Holmes? We'll go into... Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Still too sensitive. These are definitely pearls. Find out if the necklace... Well, what's this?
This pearl is a different color.
What about these?
These 3 pearls are of poor quality.
Oh, I was expecting the actual necklace to rotate. This is pretty cool. I mean, I've already looked at the... How do I check any further than
This pearl...
the things I've already pointed out? This one?
This pearl is too small. It is not in its place here. Too many defects. This necklace is a fake. This is nothing but a vulgar copy, and at a glance it would appear that the forger has intended for it to be seen as such.
How could we have been fooled by such a blatant imitation? I don't understand.
Yes, how is it possible? Holmes, do you have a theory about this?
Suits you,
I
sir.
have absolutely no idea. You insisted that I examine the necklace, and I have done so. Now it is important
Now I
that
have to
keep
go.
my appointment. I'm sure, Inspector, that you will throw some light on this affair.
Holmes, Holmes.
You may accompany me, Watson,
Holmes.
if you care to do
I feel
so.
like that's a soundbite
Goodbye,
in itself.
gentlemen. I'll keep you informed as to my inquiries.
Goodbye, Inspector. You mentioned a bishop, didn't you? Are we going to his home?
Yeah.
Yes, the Bishop
Well-
of Knightsbridge. I put his address on our map of London on my desk. Would you get it for me, please?
Yeah.
All right, Holmes.
His desk. Hold on. So. Oh, that's his desk. Okay, I was like, your desk is right there, but that's Watson's desk. That's Holmes's desk. Okay, I feel a little bit less like he's being rude now. I kind of just want to have a look. Wait, unless this is his desk. Wait, huh? Oh, he is being super rude. This is his desk. This is his science table. He's just being unnecessarily lazy. It's right behind you, buddy. I'm gonna go and look at the painting because I want to go and have a look if it's. I mean, it could be. I think it's just because I saw like a kind of like a valley situation. I was like, "Pound of the Baskervilles!" Wah! Let's inspect the fashion because we can actually like look at the textures in full texture quality now, so we can enjoy. For example, like we said, we can enjoy Watson's very nice waistcoat. I think it's very, very fashionable. Anyway, I'm supposed to be getting a map for you. I don't know if the reporter would have swapped it out. It depends if he was called after it was discovered to be fake.
I have found your map.
Ah, okay, so Baker Street's now just off to the side. Good, good. I say now. It's... yeah. I'm playing them out of order, so... The Diocese of Knightsbridge. The boys are back in town.
The police? Already? How did you know?
May we see the Bishop of Knightsbridge?
Yes. Yes, of course. But come in.
What has happened, Reverend?
What?
I don't know. It was last night.
What?
I only just arrived, and I have made this macabre discovery. My God. How horrible. I haven't called anyone. How did you know that?
Yeah, how did you know that? Whatever has happened.
Holmes, look!
Oh, Jesus!
Appallingly mutilated.
How dreadful.
Mutilated. And killed. He was such a good man. How could anyone be so brutal? Look at him. He is barely recognizable now. How could any of God's children be responsible for that?
They were evidently unworthy children, Reverend. Now do please try to calm yourself and focus, because we will need your assistance. Do you have any idea as to the motive behind this?
I haven't had time to do an inventory, but nothing appears to have been stolen. And anyway, His Excellency didn't own anything of great value. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Note this down, please, Doctor.
Doctor? But you aren't the police?
No, Reverend. I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We are here at the request of the Bishop.
In that case, I must ask you to leave. And not to touch anything. I must get in touch with the authorities without further delay.
He's got a good point.
Reverend, when the inspectors of Scotland Yard find themselves at a dead end, which they quite often do, I assure you, then they turn to me for help. If you will allow us to continue our investigation, then you shall have the answers to all of your questions.
Out of the question! I don't even know you! I'm going to call the police, whether you like it or not.
It would be better for everyone, Reverend, if you kept your temper.
Dude, let him
Watson,
call the
are
police.
you taking notes? This affair promises to be a complex one. Therefore, we must not overlook the slightest
He's
detail.
being weird.
Yes, Holmes. I am keeping a meticulous set of notes. I have created a very clever deduction board.
Where?
One thing we can be sure of at the moment is that this crime was not for gain. The Reverend has informed us that nothing valuable was stolen. And indeed, it would seem that the Bishop had nothing of any worth to take.
Where's he?
Very good, Watson. Do continue.
He's made a deduction board? Where? Oh, right here. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna take a... I just thought of something I probably have to fix. Hello. There will have been a cut there, which probably was going to be a very janky cut because I tabbed out to do some stuff and I broke everything. But I'm back now. We had to play through a quick section. But if you're watching later, you won't know, you won't even see it because I will have cut it all out. So it's all great. Here we are. We're at the deduction board. Yeah, so. The Bishop didn't own anything of value, not even in his safe. Okay. That's all we've got. Ooh, look at all the clues on the floor. Okay, there's a lot of stuff happening in here.
A broken phial and blood
Phial?
near the neck.
Why did he
What a
say
strange
vial like
smell.
that? File.
Chemical components, I think.
We'll have to test that back at the house. However, I've now got my fingerprints all over it, so really not helping the whole Sherlock Holmes is a bad guy, like, viewpoint. You want me to say Coolsville sucks? That's all I can think of. Which, as a child, was a really great way of showing, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, bias in media. You know what I'm talking about. In the... I think it's the... I think it's the first Scooby-Doo movie? I might be wrong. I get them mixed up a lot. There's a reporter who really hates the Mystery Gang, and at one point is interviewing Fred, and Fred's like, you just want me to say Coolsville sucks, and then it smash cuts to him on TV with just the I think Coolsville sucks part of what he said. And it's such a good... be like, look, you gotta think things through. Like, if you watch stuff on the TV, it doesn't mean it's actually what happened. That's the second one. See, I knew someone in chat would know. I knew someone in chat would be like, I have Scooby-Doo knowledge. Yeah. So, anytime there's anything that's like that, where they're like, the media is trying to twist what I said, I always think of, you think you just want me to say I think Coolsville sucks. And then, it's such a good line, though. It's such a good line. Anyway.
This stove is filled to overflowing.
Oh, it is on fire. Looks like there's something in there. Let's go for the body. No, I really don't want to look at it. It's pretty grim, actually. Let's not look at the body yet. Let's look at the body last. It's kind of disgusting. Warning for the body, because it's minging.
A broken bottle of whiskey. However, the Bishop of Knightsbridge was known for
Oh, he
his
was known for
sobriety.
sobriety, okay. But was he, though?
There is blood on this paperweight.
Sacre bleu! Sorry, I don't know why I reacted like that. That is
A
actually
bottle of
dramatic.
whiskey. I can make out fingerprints stained with blood and dirt.
It would seem that the brutes who tortured the bishop to death were intoxicated with alcohol.
See, anytime Watson says something, I'm like, do I trust what he's saying? Or is he just making the obvious deductions? Because Sherlock's going to turn around in like 20 minutes and be like, no, you idiot. Of course that's not what happened. Check in. It's not very intuitive walking around like this. Like, he takes ages to turn around. Is that a chessboard? It's
I
a
am missing some
puzzle.
information. Reverend, I'm missing something. An implement with which to open this chest. Could you tell me where to find it?
No.
No, go to the devil.
Yeah, he doesn't
What are
want you there, you
afraid
idiot.
of, Reverend? What is inside the chest?
I'm not afraid of anything. In fact, I do have the necessary implements, but if I have to give them to anyone, it will be to a representative of the law and no one else.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I don't see why Sherlock isn't just like... I mean, Sherlock's impatient, but he's making himself look so suspicious, being like, you gotta tell me everything. You gotta tell me everything. Just me. Don't get the law involved.
The picture of Peregrine Maitland, commander of the infantry
Peregrine
brigade
Cook.
of Her Majesty's Guards at Waterloo.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge has the same name as his ancestor, an illustrious family.
Like, I know that he's a man of the cloth, but like, I feel like he should be kicking me out
A
by now.
whip.
No, it is a discipline for self-flagellation. This metal rod is for fastening the chilice.
I didn't even see that. I was too
It's
busy
a
trying to click on
cilice
that.
designed to bruise the
Sorry.
person wearing it. The bishop wore it as repentance.
Is it a chalice or a
This
chalice?
very
You said it both
pious
ways.
Man must have had the habit of mortifying his flesh as a means of repentance.
He said both chalice and chalice at this, like... What? Make up your mind, dude. Okay, I think I looked at everything there that I can.
This door has not been forced. Where does it lead, Reverend?
To His Excellency's room. There is just a mattress and a stool.
No, there's not. There's a desk. Don't lie to me. Look, there's a desk right there, and it's got tea on it. You're such a liar.
The bishop's bedroom. It is very austere. Nothing in particular here.
Okay, so he's very little means. Also, that's not a stool. That's clearly, like, an armchair. So, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. You clearly have not been in that room ever. Let's go over here and have a look at his desk. What's he writing? Something with blood. God, it's just...
Surgical scalpel covered in blood.
Now, also my fingerprints. I think we had a discussion about this, right? That the fingerprinting was a thing, but it just wasn't, like, used commonly at this point. I think we had a chat about this last game. Last time I played Sherlock Holmes. There's soot on the floor.
Watch where you're putting your feet, Watson. Have you noticed these prints upon
At least he
the
doesn't
ground?
do this as much anymore.
Well, yes, those muddy marks.
See here, Watson. Footprints can often provide more vital information than the very best of informants.
Though I ignored them
Yes,
last time.
if you know how to make them talk, that is.
It's child's play, Watson. We will begin by excluding the contaminating prints, which are yours and mine from where we came in, and those of our dear Reverend who was so impatient to call the police.
Okay. I've just remembered, because he said child's play. This is all being read by a child to another child. How much of a description do you think there was of the bishop? And how his body looked and how mutilated it was? Do they even know what the word mutilated means? It's an odd... it's an odd framing device for this game. Why did they do that? Okay. How many criminal... Oh, I see. Okay.
I need something.
Oh, sorry, yes.
A fragment of stone. Peculiar. This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a laborer's shoe.
Where would you... I mean, looking at that, I would assume that there was a... like a hole in the shoe? Oh, is it because there's like nails on these ones and there's not nails on that one? Right. Okay, how big's your feet?
Size 9. Size 9. Size 9.5.
Ooh.
Size 9.
They're all size 9s!
Size 9.
One more.
Size 9.5.
Okay. Very useful. I don't... Oh! Okay, I thought that we were trying to eliminate Watson and Sherlock's feet from this picture, but I think that's already been done, and this is us, with the remaining feet, trying to figure out, remaining footprints, figuring out how many people are left. I see. I misunderstood the plan. I misunderstood the... That's what I'm looking for. The task. The task at hand. Right, okay, so... Let's try this again. So there's one...
Size 9.
That's one shoe.
Size 9. Size 9.5.
There's three then.
Size 9.
Three? Because there's this one that's fancy. There's a size 9 and there's a size 9.5.
Size 9.5.
Yes, there's three.
Size 9.
Yeah.
Perfect. We now know that
I
there
was
were
right.
3 crooks.
What did the footprints reveal? One man joined those already in the room. One man left the room wearing different shoes. One man was carrying some Aussie footprints. All men left the room jumping on one leg. Just to confuse us. I don't know if any of those are things to reveal, because I don't know the direction. I don't know where the door is in this situation. Is the door here? Is the door here? Because it could be this one. Well, this one and this one are both 9.5, and then these 3 are 9. So I guess he could have left wearing different shoes? Maybe?
Strange but true.
Oh.
One of the crooks was wearing a different pair of shoes when he left here. Therefore, we have 3 men who came in and left again, but one of them was wearing a different pair of shoes from the ones which he came in with.
So, all we have to do is look for a workman who likes Italian shoes.
No probs. Why is that green? Oh, it's just 'cause it's highlighted. Okay. Oh. Also, I need to look at this rock. And I probably need to take this back to Baker Street. Maybe he had nice shoes.
What do you think, Holmes?
It's a little spin.
You have no right to search
Oh, I
here.
haven't looked at the body yet. I forgot that. Well, kick me out then, buddy. You're not gonna, are you? God, I really don't want to do this part. Ew, his finger's broken! That's so
The
gross!
fingers have been crushed and violently struck. The fingers.
The fingers?
His forearms have been ripped. Pieces of skin.
Nope,
I'd say
sorry, I'm
that
skipping
he was
that.
eaten alive. Yet I've noticed a curious degeneration of the skin tissue around the wounds.
Oh, this is so gross. Is this in the story that the children are telling each other?
His stomach is covered in scratches. Quite evidently, they weren't made recently.
That'll be the belt.
So, these wounds were not made by his murderers.
That's the silice, I think. Can I look any further up? Maybe I don't want to. Yeah, there we go.
You can see by his expression that he suffered terribly.
His mouth is covered in blood, and I can make out strips of skin between his teeth. My dear friend, everything points to this man having gnawed at his own forearms.
That's unbelievable. Holmes.
So gross. Ew. Jesus, this game is so yucky.
His chest has been lacerated, I would say, with a very sharp and fine blade.
That's probably the scalpel
There
we
isn't
found.
any doubt. The wounds on the bishop were administered with this scalpel.
Okay, that's all we got. I keep right-clicking to go back. I feel like that's the sensible thing to do. Christ, look at all this blood.
A finger apparently doesn't belong to the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
How?
I'm so squeamish. Why do I play these games? I never expect them to be this gross. I feel like chapter 1 was never this gross. Yeah, good idea. It crashed. Or maybe it closed. Oh, I never turned my captions back on. Whoops. That's fun. So hopefully that save worked. Wow, what a day we're having, huh? Hi, welcome back. I'm just gonna make a new save file every time because I think overwriting the save is maybe what crashed the game. But we've saved. Everything's fine. Don't worry about the fact that I'm missing like half an hour. We're all good. I have a really itchy bit on my wrist. I'm sorry if I keep scratching it while we're live. But yeah, let's play some Sherlock Holmes. We've only got an hour left of stream. But I think I fixed it, whatever it was. Let's keep going, shall we? I think I looked at everything. Yeah, I just had to run through it and redo everything again, and I think I've picked up all the clues I had before. I didn't go through here, though.
Closed. The veranda door hasn't been forced. Strange. Reverend,
He's not going to
might
give
I
you the
have
key. He doesn't like you.
No! You have no authority here. Let me call the police.
You keep saying that.
Perhaps we should listen to him, Holmes.
Perhaps you should let me get on with this, Watson.
Why is he being so suspicious? This guy is so sus.
I cannot leave now.
Oh, sorry, okay. One of the murderers left wearing the bishop's shoes. Makes sense to me. The bishop didn't own anything of value. The veranda wasn't searched. The murderers were looking for something specific. We don't think it's just bad script writing then. I mean... it could be, but I think we're also supposed to be being suspicious of him because he's already been framed for a theft. So I think the game is trying to, like, sow the... maybe I'm giving it too much credit, but I think it's trying to sow the seeds of, like, what if he's actually the murderer? Or maybe he's not a good guy after all. Ooh. Probably not, but maybe. Maybe that's what it's doing. I don't know. I don't know. It could be this or this, but if they were looking for something specific, surely they would have gone on to the veranda. Unless they found it before they reached the veranda. I don't know if that one's right. And unfortunately, unlike the last game, it doesn't tell me if it's wrong. Murderers are poor? Bishop gnawed at himself. That I don't understand. Is it something in the flask? The broken flask has some blood on the top. The murderers made the bishop drink. Yeah, they made him drink it. Is that what made him bite his own arm? Are we done?
What do you think, Holmes?
Apparently not. Okay.
You have no right...
Well then stop me, buddy. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna have to go back to... back Baker Street to get the flask tested, because that's what I did in the last game. I had to, like, do the chemical tests on the flask back at Baker Street. But I can't leave yet, so there's clearly either something I've missed or a deduction I haven't done. What was the... Hold on. It said there was a button to do his, like, sixth sense space. Okay. Okay. But I've done this one.
Closed.
Is there a knife or a key? Can I...
Closed.
No. It also went ding again. Ugh. Okay. No, I'm not trying to click on that. I'm trying to use my item. Okay, maybe I have to talk to Watson while holding the item.
What should we do?
Very useful. Okay. Oh, it says I've missed something on the body now. See, it's how it's green. That means I've got everything. Ah! So I missed something down here. There.
This poor man was tied just below the knees.
To stop him from walking, certainly, but mostly to free his feet.
So they
My
can take his shoes.
God, Holmes, this man was horribly tortured.
He really was. Oh, we got a new clue. He resisted. Surely he resisted the torture. They didn't get what they wanted. They came to steal from him.
Perfect.
I don't know
It is
how I was
evident
supposed to
that
get
the
that.
Bishop of Knightsbridge's killers were after something specific, and that they did not find it. Reverend, I shall ask you one more time. Open the chest. The item they were seeking must still be inside. It is unlikely that they will let this matter rest.
Why
They
do I
will
have to
most
open it then?
certainly return to finish what they started.
That's a dumb
And
thing
I'm
to
telling
do.
you once more, the chest is locked and shall remain so.
Very
You
well.
tell him.
We have reached an impasse. You are a stubborn man, Reverend. Watson, accompany our friend to the police station and return with Inspector Baines. Baines and no one else. I shall wait for you here. Go. Alone at last. Now I can continue my investigation.
But now it's gonna seem like you've stolen. Okay, so when I was reading the blurb for this game, I thought it was gonna say, I can't remember the wording they used, but clearly they were like trying to implicate him in a crime. I thought the crime was murder. Apparently it was just theft. Alright, let's open the door. Closed.
This lock should be easy
There
to
you
pick.
go, I knew it.
Let's see.
I knew that's why I had... Oh, hello. Oh, interesting.
That's not right. Start again.
Jeez, okay. Oh, I see. It's got an actual pattern there I need to follow. Straight, down, up. Yeah.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
I don't think that's how lockpicks work.
There isn't anything much in this room. It must be used as a reading or meditation room. An ink stain, quite fresh. This stain is just on the edge of the rug. Let's see.
I love that there
is
wasn't an
nothing on the
animation for
floor,
that.
Yet the ink must have soaked through the rug.
Somebody spilt ink on the floor.
This inkwell was tipped over recently.
So the rug was around the other way.
An ink stain. The ink stain on the floor comes from the ink on the rug, but they are not in the same place. Someone has moved the rug recently.
I mean, I made that connection, but like, why? Why would you spin the rug around? What's the point in that?
That is curious. There is something strange on the floor. Certain stones have been marked out, just like a chessboard.
Oh yeah. Oh well, the safe looks like a little chessboard, so it's a clue for the safe, surely.
Curious. I need some.
What do I need? Why can't I look through my inventory? Why wasn't that working? Severed finger. That's what I need.
That is. I need.
Okay. Matches?
That. I need
Nope.
something.
Knife.
That is. I need.
No. Glass bottle. That doesn't make any sense.
That is. I need.
We save, will it break? No. I can save now, but I think I have to make a new save each time. Or it was just because I was saving over an autosave and that broke it. But just to be safe, I'm making a new save each time. And then I will go back and delete the other ones later. But yes, we can save now, so it's all good. It's all Gucci. Fingerprint? Finger,
That
sorry?
I need.
Okay, maybe I don't have the thing in here. Well, let me try one. Let's try the rope. I'll be really miffed if I...
That I need.
Okay, I've tried everything I have. Right. Do I have to now go and look at the safe before he makes the connection?
I am missing some.
Okay. Oh, thank you. The TikTok stream that I did before I started Twitch, when I was doing my makeup, I realized every time I do my makeup, I'm like this. Like a little goblin, because my mirror is only like this high, so I'm like hunched. So yeah, I will do it. I'm actually gonna do a stretch, I think. Just a quick wee stretch, because my shoulders are a bit sore. Just a little goblin boy. Just a little goblin baby boy. Okay. Right, what have I missed? Show me the magic. Oh, nothing. I think that ding is when my, like, Sherlock Holmes super spy powers regenerate. That's what that's... It won't make it this time because I didn't use it. It didn't actually show me anything. But if I use it and then it goes, you hear a ding. Okay, so it must be in here then, right? What could I possibly need? Oh, hello. Found something.
Apparently, someone wanted to hide this statue.
Do we have to play a game of chess?
This horse resembles a large chess piece.
Think about it. Come on, Sherlock. You're smart.
There is a
Knight to
message
E4.
underneath the statue. Let's see.
Not me. Not Hermione. Yo. With one lack of imagination, use your passion for chess. The last square on which the knight will place itself after having covered all the other will be the right one. No! No, I hate this puzzle! They have these in Layton all the time, and they take so long. God, I hope the UI is okay
This
for it.
message was written by a woman,
How do you
but
know
for
that?
whom
I
was
guess
it
the-
intended?
maybe the
Interesting,
handwriting.
this chess game.
Did I pick it up? Good.
This inkwell.
No,
with
no.
the-
That's
There
what.
is
No,
nothing on
no. God's sake. I want. The floor. Thank you. I hate this puzzle. Oh, I went too far. I can't actually step on that one. Because it looks like it's going fine so far. But just you wait, baby.
That's not right. Start again.
Hint, it would always land on the opposite colour that it's currently sitting on. That is good hint, actually. Question is, do I just, like, make my way around the board first? I don't think this is right.
That's not right. Start again.
I was close, though. I think I did the wrong move at the end. Yes. It's a 5x5 board. We always used... So, there's one of these... I think there's a Knights one, but there was also another one. I think it is usually the Knights one. It's got a specific name, this puzzle. And I can't remember it right now. But it's one of the ones I'm really bad at, because I'm not good at visualizing things in advance. That's why I'm bad at chess, in general. Like, I know how chess works, but I'm so bad at strategizing, like, any more than, like, 2 moves ahead. Traveling Knight puzzle. See, guys, we love puzzles here. I knew someone would know. So you want to see my nail varnish? I did my nails last night, and I made them, like, drippy and green. And then this hand I couldn't do that, so I just did dots. Look at the dots. Anyway, sorry, distracting. Let's try. I think I did pretty well before. Making my way around the board. Making my way. I've written software to solve this for different board sizes. Can I have it? No, I'm kidding. Problem is I can now be like, okay, I know where I can move to, but it doesn't add up. I don't go, okay, I need to do all this, this, and this, and this, and then do this. If I go there, and then there, and then there, and then there, but then I get stuck. So, is that my only course of action? I think it might be. In which case I've already scuppered it. Yeah. And go there, and that's it, and then I get stuck. Yeah.
That's not right. Start again.
As a chess player, I've solved this a long time ago over a physical board. I've definitely done this successfully in a Professor Layton game multiple times, but it takes ages. And there is a pattern to it. Oh, I think it's coin check. I need to just combine all of the commands because I can never remember what it is. Oh, except I don't know if mix it up is connected. It's been having trouble with yeah, it's not connected to Twitch. Which is great, you know. It's definitely something that I want it to not work with, which is the program that it's set up for. Let's just restart, mix it up, shall we? There are 5. I looked it up on it comes up on the YouTube chat. There are 5 hint coins. Thank you. Oh no! Look at this! It's just like, what are you doing? I might have to manually add that hint coin. Anyway, let's just play this chess game and I'll work it out at the end. I have a few options. I have 2 options, this one or this one. Go there. Okay, if I go there, I can go here, and then here, and then here. So that's covered that whole area. But I don't know if that's good. Now I have to go here, or here. And then there. If I go there, then I can't go anywhere else. So...
That's not right. Start again.
Ah, kill me. Is it connected to Twitch this time? Buddy? I don't think it is. I don't know how to make it connect to Twitch again. Oh, yes I do. Hold on. Okay. Let's just real quick do this and then do that. Okay. There we go. That was your hint coin. I've just added it. So, success. I have a 6 cents button. That is what I will use my hint coin for if I need to. Because on the one hand, I want the satisfaction of getting it right, but on the other hand, my job isn't be an entertainer. And if you guys are sitting here bored out of your minds, then I'm not doing my job right. So. Is it always like the one next to the... Like basically you're going one over each time. Oh my god. Have I done it? Yes! Baby! Done.
This last piece should be the good one. It will have to be pulled free.
So it's the second from the bottom and the left. There you go. After being like, I have to be entertaining. Got it in one try. One try, definitely. This one.
I need something.
Okay. Is it the horse? Oh, I don't have the handle. That's right, because he didn't want to give me the handle. He was like, I have got it, but I won't give it to you. Because you're not supposed to be here. Which, again, totally reasonable. Because I'm not the police. So what is it then? Is it this thing? Like the little... Oh no, I think I used the little metal rod to... Are you not entertained? Okay. Let's try it with the scalpel, I guess. But I can't now bring stuff out of my inventory. This is the problem.
Impossible to open it.
Like...
I need something.
That's also... Hold on. That's more than 5. That's more than 5 squares. 5 by 5. That's cheating. That's 7. That took me far too long to count. I was like, that's one more than 6. Help. Please don't release the lines. Okay, is there something else in here that I need? Do I need to get this, pick this up again?
I need.
No? Oh, sorry, Sherlock speaking to himself apparently doesn't get saved in the transcript. It's because Watson's not here. That made a noise like it told me something. Was it telling me about the door? Yeah, you're telling me about the chess piece. I know the chess piece is there. Oh, I needed a knife. I needed to use the knife. My love, what a beautiful spring, and what a marvellous day. Our dear youngest child's birthday. Every moment is so precious as our child blossoms, and without a doubt he will soon be talking. I'm sure his first words will be for you. He misses you so much, so do I. Are you sure you cannot get away on Sunday after Vespers? I thought that... My darling, I know what you might think. Wait, why do I not get the rest of that? But I know that you think I am insistent, but we absolutely must legitimize our union. We cannot live in sin all our lives. Rest assured, my dear, that I understand your position is not easy, but have you thought about ours, the children's and mine? He had a family! Madam, my love, the so-called scandal next to the well-being of your family must become husband and wife legally.
A packet of letters addressed to the Reverend. They were written by a woman who mentions his illegitimate children. Their affair isn't official. Perfect. I have you now, my wayward Reverend.
Why are you trying to blame the Reverend? Little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi.
Ah, Watson.
I stole your
You have
secret
got a
letters.
terribly long time, and Inspector Baines isn't with you?
I'm afraid not, Holmes. We were unable to find him.
Dr. Watson would not allow me to contact any inspector other than this Baines. What manners! I am a man of the church.
Yikes.
My dear Reverend, I notice that you are a chess lover. I trust you will excuse me, but I am never able to resist the appeal of a half-finished game.
You are an expert at chess. Very well then. What do you want now?
As you might have guessed, resolving your small chess problem has allowed me to discover some very interesting letters.
Letters? What do they say?
Reverend, why hide these letters here and run the risk of the bishop finding them?
Holmes, what's in the letters?
Not gonna tell you.
Watson.
Not now, Watson.
Where
Stop
else
asking
could I
me
have
questions.
My own chambers are too austere. They could offer no cover. I knew, however, that His Excellency, may he rest in peace, would not notice my game.
The contents of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's chest interest me greatly. Give me the elements you hold, Reverend.
Out of the question.
Oh.
With the bishop no more, you are therefore the apostolic director of the diocese, are you not?
Well, yes, but only until someone else is appointed.
I am certain that the Honourable Bishop of York, whom I have the privilege of knowing well enough for him to listen to what I have to say, would recognise your qualities for the post.
Oh,
if I
I
receive
see.
new responsibilities, it will be through my faith and devotion, nothing else.
He's trying to sneakily get this information. Like, just wait for the... I guess his plan was that Baines would come back, and then he'd be able to get Baines to do it. And be like, it's that one there. You gotta push that button. But now, actually, I thought that the chess board on the floor was symbolizing where I had to push on the safe. But now I think it's just to tell me where I had to prise it open. So I don't know how the safe comes into this. So I'm not sure what's happening here, but I'm just gonna blackmail this man.
I am a gentleman, and it would distress me to be obliged to pass this correspondence across to your superiors.
Holmes,
God.
I know that the end justifies the means, but allow me to express some reservations about how you are proceeding.
You say you're a gentleman, but I hear nothing but the words of a blackmailer. The stems that you are looking for are scattered about this room. Manage by yourself.
Well, see, the thing, I didn't want to blackmail him. That's why I went for the other one first. I also don't want to threaten him. Sorry. My mic is picking up absolutely everything. I'm so sorry that you can hear things like me chewing and the chair squeaking. And also, you seem to be able to hear the game through my headphones. I mean, maybe you guys don't notice it, but it's definitely picking stuff up. I really need to get up. I need to fix that. That's going to be my job tomorrow morning before stream. Speaking of, we're very late in tomorrow morning. Unless I have no brain. Well, morning. It's afternoon. But, yeah. Morning for some people. There we go. Fantastic. I'm glad you didn't notice it. That means it's not that bad. Hopefully it's just like, so I can see the audio bar in OBS, and it is moving up and down when I'm not speaking. And of course it's not going to do it now, but there were parts during cutscenes where it was just doing its own little thing. Right, so there's going to be little stems everywhere. We got to go find them. I mean, I found 2. I don't know if he meant there were more. Oh, you got one in your bed. That can't be comfy. How many do I need? Okay, I'm a little confused. What am I supposed to do with them? Okay, maybe I'll figure that out once I have all of the stems. Also, I'm not using a hint coin when I'm using Sherlock's, like, Sixth Sense stuff. Like, his detective sense. Because I feel like... that's not really fair. It's stuff I'm supposed to find on my own. Any more? Any more for any more? No? Okay. Ah, there we go. Found them all.
Evidently, as I always do. What are you able to tell us about the Bishop of Knightsbridge's last days? Did anyone come to visit him? Did he seem worried, anxious?
See, now it's picking stuff
not
up.
Omit the smallest detail.
His nephew came to see him yesterday at His Excellency's request. I found this visit a little peculiar because the young man rarely visits his uncle.
Do you know why that might be? Were they on bad terms?
I don't think so. It's rather a consequence of his work. The young man is employed within the archives section of the Royal Library, which doesn't leave him with a lot of free time.
Do you know the reason for his summons?
No, but the conversation was very heated. It only lasted for a few minutes and ended with the nephew in a terrible rage.
Interesting.
I've answered your questions. Will you now let me contact the authorities?
I'm afraid not, Reverend. Not just yet. All right, now we can open the safe.
Just do it, my guy. Like, I know you're a man of God, but like, there's literally nothing stopping you from walking out that door and going back to the police station. Just do it, my guy. My God. Sorry. What am I doing? Am I doing the safe again? Yeah, I am. Okay. Now, is he going to tell me what I'm supposed to do with him? No, he's not. He's rightly scared of Sherlock. I mean, to be fair, Sherlock is maybe a murderer. We don't know. Okay, is there something I'm missing with this guy? Because, again, I thought this was referencing the safe, but I think it was just to find the hidden letters. That was all it was. Maybe I talked to Watson.
All right, now we can open the safe.
Great. How? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Do I just keep going until it works? Because I thought I would maybe pick up the next peg. Oh. Are they queens? I think this is the queen's puzzle where you have to put all the pieces on the board so no queen can take another queen. Yeah. I don't... Why did that disappear? Okay. I think it's just... There must be some kind of logic behind it, but he isn't telling me. Why are you not telling me? Normally you say something out loud. Did he say something out loud and I missed it? No, he didn't. Disappeared because... Okay, so it is the queen's puzzle, but it's weird because it wouldn't let me place them just up here. Oh no, it's because I could see it. Right, okay. Nope, okay. This one?
Now I can open
There we go,
the
you're right, it
chest.
was the queen's puzzle. But it would have been nice of them to tell me.
Here we are. I am eager to
I misjudged
discover
the
what
diagonal.
remarkable treasure could justify such an act of barbarity.
Extraordinary.
This chest is impenetrable. How is it possible? No one other than the bishop.
Another puzzle solved.
You open the chest with disconcerting
It's very
ease,
echoey.
Holmes.
I've seen and heard quite enough. This time you won't stop me.
Catch him, Watson.
Why?
But why?
Run, Watson. Hurry.
Dude, who is this guy? This isn't Sherlock. Oh, he definitely put something in his pocket.
He's escaped. I hope that your motivations are founded, Holmes. I don't much like skirting around the edges of the law like this.
It is annoying. Let's leave without delay.
What have you found in the chest, Holmes? What in there is so precious for these men to commit such terrible acts?
The Reverend was telling the truth. Nothing important was locked inside the chest, apart from a few religious items which are hardly worth stealing.
So, we haven't made any headway. Perhaps the police will.
By the time the police arrive, we shall be a long way from here, Watson. We are leaving.
Suspicious. Okay, hold on one sec, guys. Hello, sorry. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome in, Cosmic Adventure. Hi. Apologies, Joe came in just before you followed. But welcome in. I'm gonna do a quick save. He is being so suspicious. We are definitely supposed to suspect him. Hi. I'm doing good. We've only got about half an hour left to stream, I think. I do want to obviously get to a good stopping point, so we'll see how we run, but I'm probably only going to stream till 9, I think, because we've had so many technical difficulties. I want to see if I can get some things fixed after stream. But welcome in. It's nice to meet you. We're going to go in. I'm not going to show you the mutilated body that's behind Sherlock right now, because I think that's a bit much for your first time here. Let's leave.
What should we do next, Holmes?
No, I'm trying to...
Let us return to Baker Street.
I'm trying to do that, game. Thank you, because I don't want to see the body again. It's a lot of cutscenes in this game.
London at a breakneck speed. We could have knocked someone over, and naturally I had to pay the cabbie out of my own pocket.
I feel I understand.
Watson, stop complaining. We have to analyze the clues found at the bishop's house.
I tell you, from how Sherlock normally is, this isn't like much of a jump to be like, he's just being a little extra rude and like a little extra suspicious. Also, I'm so sorry, but what is happening with this book? Why would you do that? I've only watched a few playthroughs of this game, so I've already seen the body. Ah, wow. You understand, it would have been a bit much if you hadn't seen it before. Just to come in at that point. Right, let's analyze the... I'm not going to analyze the vial. Wait, is it not... Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I want. To analyze the evidence, add liquid from the test tube, use all active... Oh, okay, sure. I didn't see what it said. Oh, there we go. Use all active agents to work out all of its characteristics. I don't know what that meant. This is actually Sherlock Holmes, but rather Herlock Sholmes, Master Defective. Oh, also, didn't you do... I think you did a hydrate. Thank you very much, Corner, for the hydrate. Okay. I did it too quickly.
I haven't finished my analysis.
Okay, let's try the blue. So the blue vial, we get 3 of them and 2 of them. But surely we are now, like, contaminating it by adding stuff to it, so it's not going to work the same. It's fine. I'm thinking too much into it. 2 of the brown, 3 of the white. I understand how it works now. 2 green, 1 blue. This is how science works, really? In real life, right? 3 green, 3 brown. And then we have to do this one again, because I messed this one up. It's rather a verbal code for Sherlock Holmes. Pay no attention to the plot behind the curtain. 2 green, 1 blue, 1 brown. That's it.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
Oh, I see. Because the stealthy analysis of the poison administered to the Bishop of Knightsbridge, a substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness. That explains his munching of his arms.
Poison. Discreet, efficient, and only detectable via a thorough post-mortem.
Have you been able to isolate the active components, Holmes?
Not with any certainty. This toxic substance surpasses my own knowledge in the field. It is without doubt the work of an expert chemist.
A chemist and a criminal.
As you say, please find my monograph on poisoners of the last 30 years.
Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir.
And this is how my...
Yeah, I've read that. That happened in the last game. Where's my book? Where's the... I assumed he wanted me to get him a book from the bookshelf. Because that's normally how it works. Or does he want something from his desk? Of course it's on his desk. Why would it be on the bookshelf with the other books? I was thinking the same! Sherlock's mouth looks really weird. What's wrong with your mouth? Rat killer. Hans Scheilmann, aka the Rat Killer, nationality German, in Stuttgart, arrested, where in prison, London, sentence life. Okay. Oh, no, there was more. Sorry, I didn't read all of it. Poisoning, attempted poisoning. I can't be bothered reading all of that. There's so many things. I'm just gonna go and give it to Sherlock. He can tell me what the
work table, where Holmes analyzes things.
He can just give me a summary, you know?
According to these documents, Hans
There you go.
Scheelmann,
See, told you.
known as the Rat Killer, was considered the greatest specialist in chemical poison in the world.
Is he at liberty?
Happily, no. He has been held in the high-security wing of London's Westgate prison for many years now.
Then he cannot be the one who concocted the poison.
Could have done it
Don't
from prison.
dismiss him too quickly, Watson. According to Scotland Yard, the man is exceptionally intelligent. For the greatest criminals, prison is but a mere obstacle. Let's plan a little
Should be drinking
visit
coffee
to
this
see
late.
Mr. Scheelmann tomorrow.
No more drinking coffee. It's past 6. Okay, we're just going to prison. Oh, good. I'm playing Sherlock again. Right. Let's look at this thumb. I guess. Okay, that's very helpful. Acid.
I can't do that.
Okay. Brush?
No, I can't do.
No. Okay.
No, I can't.
What do you want me to do with it?
I haven't finished my tooth marks, rather deep ones. I'd say of incisors and a canine.
Oh, it's nothing to do with the scalpel. It's the fact that I clicked it. I see.
Tooth mark.
Why would the scalpel? Ooh.
Fragments of skin. A phalanx.
Blech.
This finger
Oh my
wasn't
God.
cut off. It was ripped off.
I felt that go up my spine. Like, I felt... That's grim.
I can see something.
Enhance. No? Do I use the pincers?
Black and damp earth.
Oh, whoops.
I can see something. I can see.
Okay, I didn't actually hear what he said because I was clicking too many times.
No, I can't do that.
I can't do that. It's a tasty looking sausage roll. Shut up.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
I can't do that. I like the way you like, no, I can't do that.
No, I can't.
I can't do that.
Fragments of skin.
Okay, I don't think... Is there anything else I
I
can do?
haven't finished.
What do you want me to do,
Fragments
Sherlock?
of skin. I can see something.
Okay. You can still see something. Is it the same something from before?
No, I can't. No, I can't.
Oh, it is.
Bite marks on this severed finger. I'm afraid of the significance.
The thieves didn't get what they wanted. When they were faced with the bishop's refusal to cooperate, one of the gang shook his finger at him to indicate that he was responsible for his unfortunate state.
Stop that
And
now.
the poor man, whose head was the only part of him not bound by ropes, bit the finger violently enough to sever it. An uncommonly savage act.
Watson, I am certain that when we have explained the reasons behind this sudden bestiality, we will have revealed a larger part of the mystery.
Can you stop hovering over my shoulder, Watson? It's really distracting. He really likes to point out that he can't do things in this game. Yeah, I can't go there. That's locked. I feel like I should... I've said this before, but I feel like I should just respond to things like that at work. Like when someone gives me a task that I don't want to do, just be like, I can't do that right now. Just use NPC dialogue. Okay, let's look at...
I can't do that. There is something written on this scalpel. I should clean it.
I mean, we could test... I guess we can't... I don't know if we can test the blood. That's...
No, I can't.
Acid? I put the water on it.
No, I can't.
Oh, maybe I need the brush.
Ah, I can make out WCCH.
I was just going to say...
What do the initials stand for? How many hospitals are there in the Whitechapel area, Watson?
If we count public dispensaries, enough to keep us busy for an entire month. Did this scalpel come from a hospital?
Yes, as the initials WCCH engraved upon it show us. We must think on how best to deal with this. We do not have the time to investigate every hospital in Whitechapel.
See if any of them are missing a thumb. Oh, sorry, it's a finger. Please stop looking over my shoulder, Watson. I can't do that. That's my line. Just T-pose at them. Yeah, if they come up to me, I'll just be like... I wish I could, like, really convincingly, like, step. Like, I'm floating across the ground, so I could just be like, move like that, and freak them out. Maybe that's my strategy for work from now on. Just be an NPC. I mean, I already am. I work at it. You know, I work in a shop. People come up, they give me money, I give them... You know, I have wares if you have... Khajiit have ware if you have coin. But, anyway, let's look at this.
I have cut a small piece off the rope. That should be enough.
What's that?
This rope is only worn on one side.
Looks like a mushroom.
A lot of fragments of black stone are wedged into this rope. Their colour seems unnatural, but they are too small for me to examine them.
Well, that sounds like quitting talk to me.
No, I can't.
Shut up.
No, I can't. Black and damp.
Oh, okay.
I must compare the samples of earth that I found.
I feel like he's just doing stuff now.
This fragment of stone is very smooth, and it seems to be of a peculiar quality. I shall have to strip it with one of my products.
I don't know why, just one of my hair products.
This stone appears... I can see something. No, I can't do... This stone is granite, covered in black paint. The fragments found in the rope and this piece of granite come from the same place. I must compare this, and if I mixed this earth with another substance...
Acid!
No, I can't do that.
Water?
Now it must all be...
Okay, I don't really feel like this is the right idea.
The samples of earth taken from beneath the fingernail and from the ropes originate from the same place.
How do you know?
It took just a little water to analyze the consistency. The soil has retained its moisture, even though there hasn't been rain in London for over a week.
I think he's just making stuff up now.
This soil come from the bank of a river, or somewhere where the evaporation is slower. A mine, perhaps, or a trench.
The banks of the Thames are clay soil, unlike our samples, so we can rule that out. The nearest mines are 12 miles away, so I would rule that out also. I would therefore conclude your last theory to be nearer the mark.
A trench?
A pit. Watson, bring me your register of London hospitals.
Studying the scalpel has given you an idea, then?
Indeed.
I'll get it.
I'll get it. I used to work in a shop as well. It feels really like as you are an NPC in others' lives, except for the clients. They want to give us some... Yeah, they're just nasty players who have had a bad day and want to take it out on us. No rain for over a week, bull. Have you ever been to the UK? Okay, I gotta go get him something. It's his register of hospitals. Is this one in the bookshelf, perhaps? Is that what he asked for? He asked for the hospitals thing, right? I'm not making that up.
This bust was used to fool Colonel Moran during the case of the empty house.
Spoilers. Yeah, I don't think it's in here somehow. You can go ask him what he wants.
Have you found your book?
Oh, it's his book. As in his, by his I mean Watson. Which means it's probably...
Here is where I write my stories about Holmes's cases. And I've got work to do.
I've got work to do. You gotta go to work. Work. Where is it then? That's where I shave. The newspaper. The Strand. Don't like being in first person. There we go. Alright, where is it? God, he opens that door slowly. No, it's right there. Why would it be there? Why would it... Oh no, that's the newspaper again.
Read the paper, Holmes.
No, I don't want to. Okay, it's gonna be somewhere really obvious, because otherwise they would have said, oh, people outside, look. There's people having a conversation out there. Just eavesdrop on them. No, you need to get to the open mic night. You need to get to the open mic night at the diner. You don't understand. The open mic night, guys. Oh, good throwback. Thank you. Can't remember the name of the town.
And
No, I've done that one already. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. It's this bookshelf. Why would it not be the other bookshelf?
Dispensaries in London.
First try.
My book, Holmes.
I have found
Good.
it.
Put it on the work table, will you?
He's being very rude and suspicious.
I have found my...
Good.
I know, I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to put it down.
I have...
Good.
I'm not clicking on the...
Holmes's...
Oh, I need to take it. I have to hold it in my hand. I see.
Here is the section showing Whitechapel. I made several notations on these pages during our investigation into the Ripper.
We played that one! We've done that one!
All we need to do is to find a hospital or a public dispensary near a location where pits have been dug and black granite has been used.
It's simplicity itself. I haven't finished my analysis.
Why are you saying that now? Is that so I don't walk away? Ooh, the rope was near water. That could make sense. Granite wall. I have no more info. Oh, okay, right.
I haven't finished my analysis.
I think this is where we're gonna stop because I think I can't read anymore. I've forgotten how to read, so we're gonna stop the game here. Let me do a quick savey save before anything else, and I'm gonna. No. Oh. Okay, so my theory about saving over a previous save file crashing the game isn't true. I'll work on that later. Thanks so much for watching the stream, the video even, if you're watching later on YouTube. I'll be back with more of this later, I'm sure, so like and subscribe and leave a comment, do all the fun things. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.